Hello everybody, Lilhurk here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys something a little bit different than what I usually do. Today we're going to be playing Minecraft Xbox 360 Edition, and I'm going to be showing you guys how to build this awesome new minigame that I made for Minecraft. I call it Juggernaught, as you see right here. We're going to go ahead and load it up. It's in creative right now, but it is a game that you play on survival, of course. Also, so Lemon, I can't let you join my party yet. Wow, he really wants me to join his party. Okay, anyways, sorry Lemon, I'm kind of busy. Anyways, so yeah, let me go ahead and explain exactly what I want to do in this video. First off, I want to show you the game mechanics as I hop around on these blocks. Yeah, I want to show you guys the game mechanics, and I'm going to explain to you guys the rules, and then I'm going to show I'm going to show the map as kind of a more how to build it, which I did say at the beginning. I want to show you guys how to build this for yourselves so you guys can play it. And also, if you want to play this map with me, I'm going to start doing beta testing starting maybe tomorrow. So if you would like to try out this map with me and help me beta test it, please no griefers. I don't want anything like that. I want to have some fun. I want to have a fun let's play with you guys, and we're going to go ahead and do some cool testing with this, make sure it's a fun little game, and if it is, then maybe I'll release it to more like doing a public server of every once a week or something. But yeah, if you guys want to help me beta test this, go ahead and put your gamer tag for Xbox in the description, or sorry, in the comment section below, not the description. And I would definitely love to play this with you guys. So first off, the rules. This is a 1 versus 3 mini game. One person is the Juggernaught, and the other three are like kind of contestants. The Juggernaught, when you guys first spawn in the world, you'll either spawn in here or you'll spawn a little bit outside, and if so, just go ahead and open the door and walk in. That's just kind of a bug that people sometimes spawn outside. I don't really know why it does that. This was the spawn point, but I think maybe replacing it with a new block changed where the spawn point was supposed to be. Anyways, in loving memory of never mind. Sorry. Yeah, so the rules are as follow. When you first get in, you're going to decide who is going to be the Juggernaught and who's going to be on the other 3 teams. Once you've decided that, if you're the Juggernaught, you're going to go ahead and grab all this equipment out of here and pick one armor set you want. So we got iron armor, which I suggest. Actually, you know what? No, you're actually going to have iron armor. I'm going to change that right now. So you have some awesome iron armor with a bunch of protection 4 and fire protection 3 and some cool stuff like that. Actually, if you guys really want to know, I'm going to slowly show you guys what each one is. So if you want to actually put these exact enchantments on your guys' Juggernaught map, you can go ahead and do that. Then we got a diamond sword that has sharpness 3, knockback 2, and fire aspect 2. This is an amazingly beast sword. It's probably the best sword you're ever going to find, and it was very hard to make. It took forever to get the perfect, like, everything on it. And then we got a great bow here that has power 4, infinity 1, and flame 1, and 1 arrow for the bow, seeing as how it has infinity on it. And then we got some strength 2 potions, some regeneration potions, and then all the splash potions you can possibly get, level 2 that is, that you can get in Minecraft Xbox Edition, with the exception of I don't have fire resistance here and I don't have swiftness here. But yeah, so this is all that the Juggernaught gets, and if you're the Juggernaught, you throw all that on. You're going to grab a minecart, go ahead and grab one, and you're going to place it on your tracks, and then you're going to get it in your minecart and wait until everyone else is ready. So if you're player 1, you're going to go ahead, grab your chest, grab 1 of each armor. They got different kind of enchantments on them, all pretty much the same good stuff on them, but this is gold armor. So if you know a lot about the armor in Minecraft, gold is very protective. Like, you don't really take damage while you have gold on, but gold runs out very fast, so it's much, I would say it's quite a bit less powerful than the Juggernaut's armor. And they got a power 4 bow with 64 arrows and an iron sword. You can pick different stuff that it has on it. I would suggest the sharpness just because it's going to deal the most damage, but I don't know, maybe knockback might be better if you're trying to be playing defensive. And then we got a couple of different potions here. Really, it's just the kind of basic potions you would get if you're actually playing in like survival mode, just playing on a regular map. Anyways, yeah. So each player has about kind of the same equipment with gold and whatnot. Ugh, I hate saying whatnot. Gold and other stuff. gold armor and potions. Yes. So once everybody's ready, you get in your minecarts and you go ahead and say go. And as soon as you guys go on your minecart track, the game has officially begun. You're gonna pop out here. Go ahead and one of the rules is you're not allowed to go back into the starting area. So this place is a no-go zone. And if you're the Juggernaught, you're gonna spawn on this nether brick side. Now this nether brick side it's a 3-story building, so here's the stairs. If you go up the stairs, we're going to find the 2nd story, of course, and go up the ladder and we'll find the 3rd story. And let's actually go back to the starting area, even though that's against the rules for regular play. I'm just kind of showing you guys what it looks like on the other side without going across the bridges, because the bridges are very special in this game mode, and I'll be talking about that in a couple of minutes. So if we go ahead and grab ourselves one more minecart, let's just say we're player 1. Alright, and we take off. Go ahead and clear our inventory. We're gonna pop out on this side, which is a lot a lot more happy looking than the other side. The netherish kind of side is what I made it out, and this is kind of the overworld. So we got player 1 spawns pops out on the bottom level, player 2 will pop out on level 2, and player 3 of course will pop out on the 3rd level, which will be somewhere up here. Now after you guys of course have all left, you're allowed to fight each other. This is when the game officially begins. And the thing is, though, there's only 3 ways to get across to the other side. If you're either the Juggernaught and if you're the regular 3 players, and that's these 3 bridges. And as you might have noticed, they're all covered in lava. Up there was a bridge, and you might have noticed that it actually changed to lava. I don't know why I fell in this. If we go ahead and wait here for a couple seconds, we should see it change. Yep, there we go. So it changes every 20 seconds. It will randomly change to different specific, or not specific, it will change to randomly choose which levels are going to have a pathway and which ones are going to be covered in lava. So the top 2 are covered in lava, and the bottom one is has a stairway, or sorry, a pathway. Now in each of these dispensers we got 9 stacks of arrows and potions on the other side, and they're on every entrance and exit that you go to, so there's no way of avoiding actually running over these. I don't think, maybe, nah, not really. Anyways, okay, so you see the pathway popped up here, and yeah, that's about it on the rules. The winner of the game is either the Juggernaught if he kills all 3 of the of the contestants. The contestants win if any one of them kills the Juggernaught. And so that's pretty much, it's a simple game mode, but it's a pretty fun game mode. The main let's talk a little bit of how to build this for you guys. So the first thing you want to build is when you first spawn, because that is going to be the area that people are going to first be in when they spawn in your world. You're going to want to make a little like lobby kind of. What you're going to put in that lobby is a way to get to the actual arena, which I'll show again after this. And you're going to want to specify kind of what where the Juggernaut's equipment is. As you can see, I got of course signs everywhere telling you where everything is. It's a very simple layout I had here. I didn't want it to be too fancy or anything. I just wanted a quick little lobby that it kind of was self-explanatory what to do. And you definitely are going to want to make a door so that if people do get if they do spawn outside, that they can get in, and for some reason I can't get out. And yeah, it's kind of ugly on the outside. Don't worry about the outside, because no one should ever really be out here unless they accidentally spawn outside. Other than that, you guys should be fine. You guys don't have to do minecarts if you don't want to. I did them just because I thought it was well, I had a couple different plans for them, but I kind of thought it was the fastest and easiest way to get quite a distance away from the spawn point to the arena, and I did want to have some room for getting to the arena. Let's go ahead and break out of here actually, and I'll show you guys the basic setup of how to build the 3-layer bridges. So let's go ahead and just crack open this side and try and show you kind of what's going on here. So what we have is lava. we have lava. Definitely don't want that spreading everywhere. No, 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 no. Stop, stop, stop. No, stop it. Oh man, took out my redstone. Okay. So what we have here is on every level I made 2 towers. Or sorry, I made 2 towers, and then I made I just really built the towers up like maybe 40 blocks, and then I made 3 levels, and those were the levels I was gonna make for the pathways. You either want to decide actually if you want to build the pathways first or the towers, because both of them you have to plan around each other when you're if you're going to build this first, you're going to have to kind of plan where the redstone is going to be so that it doesn't get in the way of these buildings, and yeah, you just got to think ahead before you just start building somewhere. So have these 2 simple towers. They're really not anything special. They just go up about 40 blocks, but the main special thing about these pathways is how they randomly change. And if you're gonna be building this minigame, I'm guessing that's one of the main things you want to have, is these randomly changing pathways. So we have under here is a simple layout of a bunch of pistons with repeaters powering the pistons, but they only get power if this redstone signal is turned on. Same for the bottom and same for the middle layer. As you can see in here, none of the pistons are on because the the redstone isn't turned on. Now it is, and the pistons push up. So let me go ahead and show you guys real quick kind of how to build that. To build the 20-second timer and everything that you're going to need to change the pathways. So first thing we have here is a 20-second redstone timer. And what this is that the redstone takes 20 seconds to get all the way across and back to this redstone dust that will transfer redstone power all the way through here. Now, the way I made this 20-second timer is if you have a repeater in Minecraft Xbox 360 Edition. It's actually a different timing system for the PC version, but if you have it fully retracted, it is 2.6 seconds that it takes for a redstone signal to get from one end to the other. And so what I did is I multiplied that by 10 to get 10 seconds. Sorry, to get 26 of these equals 10 seconds, and 52 of them equals 20 seconds. So I have a 20-second timer, 26 redstone repeaters on that side fully retracted, and 26 on this side. And every 20 seconds, this redstone signal is going to turn on, and it's going to power this sticky piston we have here. Now what this sticky piston does is, of course, pushes out this block, one, and then retracts it. And what it's doing when it does that is we have some redstone torches down here that, when they power the block above them, are also going to power the redstone that is adjacent to it. So we have a redstone repeater and some redstone dust. And whenever that happens, the default setting is that the redstone is turned off, therefore the piston is back here, and it's powering all these pistons to push these blocks to the left, and the pistons at the top, oh, why can't I not jump, to push them to the right. So that's the default mode, and the 20 seconds just went up. So when it changes the signal, though, it's going to send out this redstone signal to these pistons, which are going to push the blocks up and the blocks down on opposite sides. And we'll go ahead and wait and show how that looks when it happens. Alright, and there you go. That's how you make a kind of what I consider a memory cell. I have no idea. I think that's just lag actually showing that. I don't know why it's doing that. It shouldn't look like that. Anyways, that's how I make kind of this memory cell. And what this memory cell does is, in the center of it, on the blocks that aren't moving, I have a redstone signal that's continually on when this block is in the default mode. And what it does is it transfers power through blocks. But the thing about redstone is that there are 2 types of blocks in Minecraft. There are what are considered solid blocks, like I don't really know how to define it yet. And then there are blocks that are called transparent blocks, which are stuff like glass. When a transparent block is adjacent to a redstone signal, it will not transfer the signal through, but when a solid block is, it will transfer the redstone signal through, therefore sending the current. And I'm sure you guys can figure out how, when it changes every 20 seconds, it changes which ones are turned on and which ones are turned off, depending on which ones have glass and which ones have a solid block on them. So that is pretty much how I made my 20-second timer, my 20-second interval lava bridge changer. That's what I'm gonna call it. Yeah, it's a really really tough name to say, but anyways, yeah, this is my Juggernaught minigame. I hope you guys have enjoyed and maybe learned a little bit of how to build your own if you want to. Let me just show you real quick how I built the bridges with some sticky pistons and redstone repeaters, just so you can kind of get a feeling. You just want to have 8 sticky pistons, that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, side by side, so in a 2 length row. Just go ahead and take a bunch of redstone repeaters, put them all down. Pretty simple stuff. Go ahead and grab some redstone dust, plop it all down, and you can go ahead and put it right there, and we'll put a repeater there just so it sends this signal out all the way. And now if you use that technique I showed with the changing which ones are turned on and off, and you connect it to, let's say, a redstone dust and redstone repeaters and whatnot, it will turn on these pistons whenever it gets the redstone signal. So it's a very simple way to build a functional lava bridge that changes every 20 seconds. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you